What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bandito Resale Series 25 Days of Resale Deals. And today we are going to continue talking about Christmas and really something that I mentioned in the ornament video as a brand, as you see on the screen now, is Department 56. Today we are going to talk about pieces of Christmas villages. As you'll see, there are quite a few Department 56 in here, but there's some other brands to be looking out for. So without further hesitation, let's just jump into it. So the first one here is we see this A Christmas Story, The Perfect Tree scene from Department 56. This one is lighted and it was tested and does work. This one also came with the original box, although the box itself is a little bit beat up. The actual piece is in great condition. They have this listed as new other, however, I would say this is definitely used. New other is not the way to list this, so don't do that. But it sold for $239.99 plus $13.65 shipping. You will see Department 56 items pretty commonly at garage sales, estate sales, and even at thrift stores, though some thrift stores have, again, started marking these up. But the price that it sold for here, obviously a great price, $239.99. Now, as you can see, this does say rare, so it may be one of the more rare items, but it's definitely something to keep an eye out for. All right, hopping into the next, we're going to stick with Department 56 and items that are still in their box. And that is going to be this How the Grinch Stole Christmas Welcome Christmas Lighted Tree. And as I go ahead and switch here, we'll kind of zoom in to show you the actual tree itself. In good shape there, has all of its characters. This one sold for $225.50 on auction. That was the winning bid with $14.09 shipping. Something very important to look out for when you are buying these Christmas Village sets is condition. Pieces like this fire hydrant or even the Grinch's hand there pretty commonly break off, so you definitely want one that came from an owner that cared about their item and kept it in the box year after year. Looks like even this one may have a little bit of paint chipping on it, but even with that, $225. All right, so we're going to move away a little bit from the Department 56 items and move in here to this Thomas Kincaid Village Christmas illuminated tree. This is from 2004 and it sold for $190 plus $39.10 shipping. And as you can see here, it's just a really cool detailed tree modeled after some Thomas Kincaid artwork. And there you will see on the bottom that this is a Bradford Editions Thomas Kincaid Village Christmas. I believe Bradford Editions and Bradford Exchange may be the same thing, but I can't say that for sure. I could be wrong. So yeah, Thomas Kincaid piece there. Again, in good shape because it had the original box. That's really something that you do want to look for with these items. So moving on to yet another brand of Christmas Village sets. This one is listed as new, and honestly, the box looks like it's in great shape. They did not take a picture out of the box, but this is the Mistletoe Park Series Lighted Town Tree figurine. You can still find these new in the box at thrift stores sometimes. I personally would probably list this one used because it looks like the box is open, but it would still probably sell for pretty good money. This one sold for $219.95 plus free shipping. Moving on to a brand that a lot of us know in the collectible space, and that is the Danbury Mint. This is a beagle lighted Christmas tree, and as we can see there when I zoom in, it's a tree with a bunch of beagles on it. This one has a much higher potential to be damaged, and it will take a lot of work to look over something like this to make sure there is no damage. Looks like there's something on a leaf there, but my guess is that's just some styrofoam from packaging. You can see on the bottom here it says Beagle Christmas Tree by the Danbury Mint. A lot of these items are going to have that type of marking on the bottom, so you'll just want to flip it over to see exactly who made the piece. And a lot of times they'll have the actual name of the piece, which is very, very convenient. Lots of zoomed in pictures here to show the detail and if there is any damage or not on the piece. This one sold for $175 plus $32.45 in shipping. So let's go ahead and head on back to Department 56, but this one to me is a hell of a lot cooler than the other ones. It's a Jack Daniel's barrel Christmas tree. As you can see, the entire tree is made out of Jack Daniel's whiskey barrels. Again, this is a Department 56 item. It does light up, as you can see in this image that the seller took here. And yeah, again, just got to make sure it's in good condition, but as long as it is, sold for 177.50 plus 16.30 shipping. All right, moving into another brand, and I think we're getting close to being out of the brands that are really there to look for, but this is made by Enesco. Now, Enesco is a brand that can have quite a bit of value, but they also have a lot of mass-produced items that aren't necessarily worth anything. In this case, it is the Bedford Falls Christmas trees from It's a Wonderful Life, and they have their original box, their original packaging. It does look to be new. This sold for $179.99 plus $10.99 shipping. But again, if you see this in person with this information on the bottom of it and it is not in the box, there is probably still some value there. All right, the next thing is something that you wouldn't necessarily think is worth money because the reality is most things made by Precious Moments have zero value because they are so mass produced. But this Precious Moments Christmas Tree Holiday Village item was made by Bradford Editions in 2004 and is lighted. They mark it in great condition and it does light up, which is pretty cool. Uh, it looks very similar to the Thomas Kincaid tree that's made by Bradford Editions. And as you can see here, they did have a limited number of sculptures. And this one actually, it looks like Enesco and Bradford Editions are the same company. I didn't know that. We all learned something together today. So normally they will have a sculpture number written down. It's a little surprising that this one doesn't, but it was tested and in good condition. They had it listed at 125, sold on a best offer plus $42.01 shipping. Moving on to the next piece, we have a Hawthorne Village, Yukon's Tree Lot, and Rudolph's Christmastown collection with the certificate of authenticity. Go ahead and show you some of the pictures to show you what this one kind of looks like. It honestly looks a little cheaper made, but I can't tell for sure if it's plastic or it is a heavier material. But on the bottom, as you can see here, it says Hawthorne Village, Yukon's Tree Lot, authentic issue. It does have a sculpture number on it. It's from 2006, and it's got the Rudolph copyright down there. So just kind of an idea what to look for. This one did come with the foam insert from the box and the certificate of authenticity included in it, which probably definitely helped add to some of the value. Sold for $144.99 plus $16.35 in shipping. And finally, we move on to our last piece, and we got to finish off strong with another piece from Department 56. This is the Real Artificial Tree Factory and Tinting the Trees from Department 56. Condition is listed as new. $160 with free shipping is what it's sold for. And just go ahead and go through some of the photos here so you can take a little look to see what it looks like in case you see it when you're out in the wild. Now, they claim this is new. I don't see a box anywhere in these photos, so I don't know for sure if it ships with one. Let's go down here. Yeah, they're marked as new. They say they have the original box. I don't see it in the picture, so I'm a little suspicious of this listing, to be honest with you. But the items are in good condition, and that is what they sold for. So if you like videos like this, giving you an idea of what items you can resell during the Christmas season, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you on the next one.